Through the first week and a half of games in the 2024 MLB season, only 15 players have a slugging percentage of .650 or better, and Christian Yelich is one of them. You could even say he's been getting unlucky because his StatCast expected slugging percentage is .761, 107 points better than his actual mark of .654. He already has 3 home runs on the season with distances of 389, 423, and 431 feet respectively. Obviously, that's not the biggest sample size yet because he's only had about 30 plate appearances this season, but it's hard to not be excited about what Yelich could be up to this season. And it's exciting that we can be excited about Christian Yelich at this point in his career, because after a 2019 season where he finished as NL MVP runner-up and would have won if he was healthy, Yelich was looking like one of the best players in baseball. During the pandemic season in 2020, he was extremely underwhelming as the Brewers finished under 500 after winning 89 games the year prior. When Yelich became worse in 2021, it was apparent that 2020 wasn't just a down year and that this was possibly becoming a problem for him. But what exactly was that problem? At first look, it seems like the problem might have been bad batted ball luck, as Yelich barely hit over 200 despite having an average exit velo of 94 miles per hour. Batters who hit the ball that hard are typically successful. Just look at guys like Manny Machado and Aaron Judge. But what was really the problem was the frequency at which Yelich hit the ball on the ground. His average launch angle of roughly 3 degrees was one of the lowest marks in baseball since the start of that 2020 season, right when his decline began. It's safe to say this is the primary reason that Yelich fell off so hard after 2019. And that's why his power completely diminished despite the exit velocity and hard hit percentage still being top tier in the league. So he didn't hit for power anymore. What was he good at? Drawing walks. Since 2020, he has walked in nearly 14% of plate appearances, which is one of the top marks in baseball. This uptick in plate discipline has also likely cost Yelich some power, as he's just less likely to swing the bat now. His swing rates have fallen off in the time since 2019, meaning he has less chances to put the ball in play and is incentivizing more walks and strikeouts. Walking is good when you can combine it with other strengths at the plate, but Yelich really wasn't able to do that from 2020 to 2022. However, in 2023, things changed again, and this time for the better. He saw his best season in the time since 2019, most notably in his quality of contact and swing rate. Even though his plate discipline faltered, it almost looks like it actually worked out in his favor, as the walks he otherwise would have taken turned into extra base hits, which are more valuable. This breakout didn't just start immediately though. Admittedly, it took some time for him to find his stride at the plate. Through June 1st, Yelich was slugging under 400 and still had a pretty bad ground ball rate. Like was the problem with his down years, his ability to hit the ball hard was wasted by a low average launch angle, which produced a lot of ground balls hit more or less right at infielders. But starting on June 11th against the A's, Yelich started lifting the ball. From June 11th all the way to July 31st, he was still hitting the ball on the ground on a consistent basis. The difference was that his home run to fly ball rate, which was almost 30%, meaning every time he hit a fly ball, it had a 30% chance to become a home run. That's obviously not sustainable at all, and it wasn't sustainable in his case, as Yelich was bad in August and September admittedly. But the point is that for 2 months, Yelich was hitting the ball hard and in the air, something he hadn't done in a long time. So far in 7 games this season, he is hitting the ball hard and in the air, which is where he should want to be as a hitter. It's clear he's done some work in scrapping his ground ball centric approach and trying to get back to what made him so great in those 2018 and 2019 seasons, which was lifting the ball in the air with both line drives and fly balls that find their way over the fence. So far, his average launch angle is 11.8, well over 5 degrees higher than it was from 2020 to 2023 when all he did was hit ground balls. With all that being said, is Yelich quote-unquote back? Or was his run last year and the first few games of this year just a fluke and fraudulent success? I really don't know. He proved he can hit the ball in the air for a full season in 2018 and 2019, when he hit 36 home runs and 44 home runs, respectively. But he also proved that he can be a ground ball machine, while also not swinging the bat at pitches that he really should. It's really kind of up in the air, but I hope he can continue his success in 2024. That's all for the video, and thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thank you.